You ever just meet a stranger on the internet and they just give you their truck to drive? Just met James for the first time. A pretty nice dude. He just let me drive his truck. That's wild. He's like, yeah, you can take this one. Keys are in it. He left his carnivore lunch. There's like 47 steaks sitting on the dash. He's like supposed to eat them all or something. Kind of strange, but yeah, cool. We're just headed to the job now. Whole crew's rolling out. All right, boys, let's go. It was actually in my contract that there would be no power. Very disappointing. All right, on site with Jake, and then we're gonna do 2 firsts today. Randy's here, Isaac's here. It's really cool. 2 pretty big firsts here. It's kind of wild. Power may or may not get dropped. I'm just getting ready to probably do the lower bucket work. Clear. Perfect. Like that's any stock fault. All right, I'm in my Washington work truck and about to get out of here. And hold on, one of my employees is coming up. We're gonna go back to Jake's house and unload and probably go to see Gordy. Cool stuff, man. That is an epic day. Got a bum foot a little bit, so that's why I'm kind of lethargic, but it's been a really cool experience to be on a job like that. To just knocked all that before 4, and it was 2 sizable trees, so really good work. Awesome. It was a fun time. It was really cool doing that stuff and getting to be on, another West Coast tree job. So we're getting it in. I'm up this poplar, just working on some things that Randy and I worked on. It's check out this poplar here. I mean, it's humongo. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it's a 110 or so with probably an 80-foot spread on it. Just in reflection, it's really cool to work with some dudes who know what's going on. That has not been my experience. Like, you might get one guy who knows what's up, but it's so awesome to work on a crew that just knows what tree work is. It's so refreshing. That has not been my experience for a long time unless I'm working with Alex. Yeah, so working with competent people like Jake and Randy and Isaac is really cool. It's nice to be on a job like that. I don't get that luxury all the time, or I'm with myself and half the time we argue. So yeah, just sitting here going through some notes. We wrapped up on Jake's job and then went back to Jake's house and just kind of did a little debrief. Shot the chute for a second, and then we went over to West Coast Saw to Gordy's, and that dude is a trip. Every time I talk to him, it's awesome. We went there, I took him some cigars, and he immediately wanted to get down to business, and somehow we ended up making a springboard, so I took a little bit of footage of that. And I never declared to be Steven Spielberg, so I don't really have my phone in go mode all the time. I just like to experience life. So some of the footage is not all YouTubed out. Some of it's up and down. Also, the steak thing, it was actually really good. Not as crazy as I thought it would be. I've sous vide'd stuff before, but it was actually just the right amount of food. So I think I might try a little carnivore diet out. So I've been wanting to, not slim down, but just eat more healthy and really feel energized throughout the whole day. So I think that steak was the perfect amount for that. And I think that could be a good way to do some nutrition and stuff. So wrapped up at Jake's, headed to Gordy's. Gordy's shop is awesome. That Kenworth dump truck is awesome. And then he's got that Army Chevy. I don't know what year it is, but man, it's a beast. It's wicked cool shop. You can tell a lot of hard work goes into that, and you can tell that dude is always on, always working on something, always accepting feedback and working on the next thing. It's cool to see. So we got down on the springboard. Well, Randy and Gordy did. I just kind of hung out. I've never been on a springboard before because I'm a tree service guy, and I could see that there is a very rare use for one, but when you need it, you need it. And it's just a cool to have. Those West Coast Saw springboard plates are awesome. It was wicked standing on one.
Yeah. I'll get those out to you tomorrow. Yeah, some 5-foot trees with it. Yeah. And you want it like that, and then we'll just shape it around with a draw knife a little bit, and we're done.
I like it. It'll wear down.
That's sick, man. There you go. Right on.
You might have to buck some more of that out, but see if she'll fit in there.
No, it's a little big.
That's okay. You just go deeper.
Go, all right?
You kind of see how it goes.
Nice.
Wedge stuck in there.
That'd be something I'd do.
All right, Randy, you gonna get this one
I
out?
get my tiny fingers going on. Oh, no, I
Come
came
on,
out.
there she goes. It's like carving a pumpkin.
There you go.
That was...
Slam her in there, see if that'll work. There you go. She gonna hold you?
That's mine. That's my next question. I guess there's one way to find out. Watch yourself, Gordy. Oh, Theo. She's there. Oh, God.
Here you go.
Right on, dude.
Oh, that's sick. All right, face cut.
How's it feel?
I'm like, good. My first springboard.
It helps you out when you have a codominant tree, you know, just you can't get up high enough usually, so.
For sure. Yeah.
I want to see if it like, does that look like it's flexing?
It's flexing, but it ain't gonna break.
I don't think it's gonna break at all. Yeah, I need to be wearing corks right now, so
That's awesome.
I feel like you have.
And you'll get used to cutting that notch. Just make it a V next time, you know, kind of
Yeah, I
V
feel
and
like
longer, and then it'll just
Like
pop
in
out.
into it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I didn't
I
tell you
even
that
think
it's my
about
fault,
it.
but like
No,
that's the
no.
first
Now
thing
he
I've ever
learned.
done.
But now you know how you.
Yeah, you have to do
you're
that.
level. It's a nice level board.
Yeah,
so.
I did that,
Wow.
and I was like, it made
You'll get a
sense.
lot
That's
better
awesome,
after a
dude.
while.
I think that's rad.
Yeah, 28.
Yeah, I think that'll be, because that's, I feel like that's just.
Gordy's was wicked fun. That shop is, I gotta say, different words besides wicked, cool, and awesome. Trying to think of words to come up with ways to describe the trip, and one comes to mind, and the significance of it is some you may realize, and it would be ineffable. You know, this community is really great and supportive if you meet the right people, and I'm very grateful for that. I had a wicked time in Washington. I've still got a little bit of footage I might do some highlights on. I don't know if you guys want a part 4 or not, just to go over some here and there stuff. Really awesome time, and I can't thank Ryan enough. It's wicked cool. So thanks for tuning in. Picked up this cool deal from Randy. Well, it's not his. I got the idea from him and picked one up. This is a 5/8 flip blind. It is so much easier to flip than that 1/2 inch, and actually the Yale clips actually have a backup built in, so if something breaks, I guess this turns red or something, I don't know. I'd rather have a backup on something than not, you know what I mean? And just run it on a Prusik here. I've just got some kind of a fitch hitch figured out. It seems to be working for now, and that's on a Pinto rigging pulley because it's a 5/8. It goes all the way up to 16 whatever, 16 millimeters. I'm still using the English standard, so I don't really know what the M's mean. Very cool stuff. Also, I'm running on just the bridge for now. I kind of, you know, less is more sometimes. I don't know that I even really need rings. Maybe it makes the friction less, but I'm going to try rocking on just the bridge for a little bit. Really got everything dialed. I don't know how far I'm up, maybe, I don't know, 35, 40 feet. Just check that out. I mean, look at that poplar. It's huge. And then I just set that there. It started pouring down rain, so I was like, okay, let me get out here. And I'll probably go up that later, but just kind of hanging out here, reflecting on some of the highlights from the Washington trip. It was really cool to work with Randy. He was very giving with his knowledge in the tree game. A lot of people don't realize he's been doing it for like 20 years. So that dude is just a wealth of knowledge, and I respect his opinion a lot. I can't believe like some of the feedback I'm getting on some of the stuff I'm posting. It's just wild and crazy, the variance and what's acceptable from an East Coast arborist to a West Coast arborist. Come on, guys, get a grip. So if you didn't know, I'm now Jacob Rogers, and I'm getting ready to take my truck back, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.